Hello everyone, my name is Rayshone Oliver. My goal is to help people around the world who have suffered from molestation or rape and who are looking for some way to find themselves in the mirror. It's so interesting that with sharing my story, I found my strength, my reason for living, my purpose, my passion, something where I can't sleep at night because I think about it, and it is so powerful. I need to do this. The world needs me. There are times that when you're a victim of molestation, that you feel alone. You feel like there's no one who you can tell your story to. My goal now is to share my story with the world. How do you follow your dreams? All of my life, I dreamed a happy life. At least what I thought was happy. When you get to growing up, happiness seems to be attached to money. If you ever lived in the projects, then you can relate. I remember running around Jean Street, down in the Camel projects, smiling, singing, and not caring about a thing. And I also remember when that abruptly changed for me. Despite what I have been through, I have grown into a powerful and very confident woman. When you think back to when you were 5 years old, what do you remember? The smell of your grandmother's cookies or the sound of your mother's ass getting beat? This is difficult for me to say. I was shaking and I was crying when I was writing these words down. I'm not afraid to tell my story anymore, but I am fearful of how my mom will receive me telling my story. I just want my mother to know. I need her to know that I love her, but this is truly my story to tell. The hardest part of the story was that nobody believed me. I don't remember what the day was like at all. I can't tell you whether it was sunny or raining or snowing or whatever. I don't know what season it was. But I do remember being guided up the stairs. His hand in mine was my right hand. He guided me up the stairs. When you walk up the stairs of the Camel Projects, there is a closet behind you. And in front of you, as you walk up the stairs, there's a bathroom right there. Then you walk around the balcony. Those types of balconies you can actually lean over. When we were kids, we used to throw the ball over the balcony and watch it bounce down the stairs. And that was pretty fun. But as he was taking me around the banister and where we were going, I didn't know. Why we were going there, I didn't know. But I just kept going because he told me to come with him. My mother's bedroom was on the left-hand side of that hallway. We walked into the bedroom. Inside of the bedroom, it was a queen-size bed, and the rooms of the projects were very small. And the bed was placed against the window because the bed didn't really fit in the room. So half of the window was covered, which was on the front side of the projects. And so he climbed in the bed and he told me to get in. I got in the bed and I sat next to him and he smiled at me. And I just still thought, I don't know, I don't know. I think I was maybe 5 or 6. I don't even remember my age. But he told me to put my hand out, and I put my right hand out, and he squeezed lotion into my hand. And then he made me touch him until something came out. No pun intended. I'm sorry, I know, whatever, it's not funny, but this is the way I have to deal with it. The way I've been dealing with it. And that's okay for me. But anyways, after that, I I just had no clue. I didn't even know what came out. I didn't know what was on my hands. And he told me to get up. We went to the bathroom that we passed on our way there. And as I washed my hands, he stood on the outside of the bathroom and just looked down at me. And he just told me, you know, no one's gonna believe you if you say anything. And that he would hurt my mom if I did say anything. And I knew he would hurt my mom because he was very, very, very physically abusive to her all the time. I remember him just trying to fight her and me just putting my body over her, trying to protect her from being beaten. You know, it was just something that I had to live through. But one thing in my whole life with not sharing my story, I always was the daughter of a mother who was beaten, but I was never looked at as somebody who was affected. I was a victim. I wasn't only the daughter of a mother of a woman who got abused physically. I was physically, sexually abused myself. So I needed to do this because with sharing my story, I just want to be able to tell a little girl that's out there that's afraid that I believe you. I believe you. Because I told them that he made me touch him. And his mother and his sisters, and they all gathered around me and they pointed their fingers in my face and they asked me why I would tell such a lie. But they never asked me what happened. They just told me what didn't happen. They told me that I was, I don't know. And at that moment, I just disappeared. I disappeared. I lost so many years of my childhood. They're just gone. I don't know. And I spent my life having to defend myself against being raped. Like how do you, it's like an oxymoron to me. How do you defend yourself against something like that? Like you're constantly, they're like, it didn't happen, and you're like, I've been raped, and you want to say it, but you never wanted it to happen, and you just don't know what to do. But I want to come back and I just want to tell those little girls that I believe you. I'm here. I am somebody who, I've lived my life. I've worked through this over and over again. And I have finally found a peace. I will no longer let me being molested be something that holds me back from the future, from my purpose. I am here for a reason. And with me sharing my story, my purpose is so clear. It's because I'm able to give back. I'm able to show you how to transfer that negative energy of being taken advantage of and no longer being held back from it, using it as fuel for your strength, using it as fuel for the beautiful woman you are coming to be, or beautiful person you are coming to be, and never ever allowing the person that took advantage of you the strength to keep you from going to where you're going. You control your future. You control where you're going. You control everything. And you do not need anybody to believe your story but you. You know your story. Believe yourself. Take that and use it to make the best future you could possibly have. I've created a course so I can help young ladies do that if they're struggling with it. We're going to just go through and we're going to learn what it takes to create a positive mindset and change that pain that you've experienced into fuel to create the future that you want for yourself. I'm looking for a platform. Anybody who knows someone who can benefit from this. I need to share this. I need to give it back. The world needs me, and I need to help those young ladies out there. Thank you guys so much for watching. You have a great day. I'll be hearing from you soon. Bye-bye.